Hello, campers. Do you ever catch yourself procrastinating, stalling on a project, or maybe getting feelings of failure or rejection, which makes you stall on a project? I know I've had that recently. And today I'm going to talk to you about a new coaching and thinking model that I've been developing called Just La La It. I'm Estelle Reed, for those of you who don't know me. I'm an executive coach, trainer, and I help people optimise their performance and productivity, well-being and success. So today, let's talk about just la-la-ing it. So this has come about as a result of, I don't know about you, over the last few months, I've been learning so much stuff, and that's because I've been getting my business going again as a result of COVID, and there's been both scary moments and I think I'm in the kind of excited phase now. One of those projects has been setting up a podcast, and this is where this model started to come about. So I am a typical activist. You know, there are different styles of learners. So we've got activist, theorist, pragmatist and reflector. I am a classic activist. I jump in with both feet, I screw up and then think, oh right, I won't do that again. Well, I did a podcast a few weeks ago, or it might even have been months, I've lost track. And to be honest, the first one was absolutely rubbish. I was sat in the swing seat outside. You could hear the birds in the background, traffic in the background. I had no real plan of what I was going to say, but I was in that kind of frame of mind where I thought, you know what, I need to do it, and I need to do it right now because I'm in the right frame of mind, and that's what I did. And then I started to think about what I would do next, but noticed I was procrastinating, and I was procrastinating because I've got a little fear of failure in the background, hence where this model comes from. So LALA stands for, in fact, let me give you a little bit of history. If any of you are Norman Wisdom fans, as I was, I used to watch the films with my granddad when I was growing up. And there's a really funny scene. It cracks me up every time I see it. And there's a guy on stage and he's just about to fail. And Norman Wisdom's in the audience and he says, "Forgotten the words, just la la it." Sorry, that was a crap impression, but you get the idea. And it just makes me laugh. I think you kind of have to be there to appreciate it. Anyway, so LA stands for learning, action, and refinement or reflection. So I caught myself stuck in the very first phase of this model. I was learning so much information. I was stuck in content, doing webinars, reading blogs, watching vlogs. And sometimes we can get stuck at that first stage because we think we don't know enough. So it's recognizing, one, when you know enough, but also two, sometimes we don't know enough. I also stall on projects because I've not got enough information. So that can be another reason. So recognize that first phase, and when it's time to move on to the next phase, which is A for action. Now, having worked as a coach for 17-ish years, one of my early frustrations sometimes can be that I will sit down with a client, will understand an issue, will work out a plan of action, and then they come back the following month having not done a thing, and then that conversation just becomes a nice conversation. So, but again, when I get under the surface of why that person hasn't taken action, sometimes it can be a fear of being rejected or a fear of failure. And I know certainly that's where I have been sometimes. So it's recognizing that. And one of the things I recommend is that either you wait for the appropriate state of mind to do whatever it is that you want to do, or you use what I refer to as the swimming pool method, which is jump in with both feet. You know, where you just hit the water and it's cold, but it's over and done in a flash. And if you want a real laugh, have a look at one of my very first vlog posts. I was absolutely popping my pants and it was terrible, but I just thought, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. So that's the second phase of the model, is to actually take action. and so that you prevent your project from stalling or whatever it is. The next phase is review and refine. And this kind of takes the pressure off, folks, because if we know that we're going to review and refine, it means that our actions are actually just a bit of an experiment. And you know what? I'm about to record podcast number 3 this afternoon, and it's going to be with my husband. And it is an experiment, but do you know what? I will review and refine it, and I will get better and better at doing podcasts as I go along. So I hope that's been useful. Estelle Reed from B, helping people to optimise their success, their productivity and their well-being. And if any of this stuff has piqued your interest, feel free to book a free discovery session. I'll include a link below to find out more. Thanks a lot for listening. See you soon. Bye.